Tapes recovered from raid 003. It is believed that individuals stored valuable information about reality -2 after all the time he spent in it. The tapes were found by a field officer with no trace of who recorded them. My name is Peter. If you are listening this, I'm probably dead. So I'm going to record all my experience and memories here. I'm stuck in this fucking world. But I at least hope my accounts help you. I've always been a man of science. I've heard some legends about this place, but obviously I never thought it could be remotely real. My friend and I were backpacking. We visited so many places, so many countries, but we wanted something more. Pretty stupid, right? And we started to hear some legends about this place. Some old folks in the ancient village called it Zayangong. I never heard of it. So my friend and I began researching libraries, just about everywhere. The most we found were mere mentions of accounts from African tribes or stuff in the south of Middle East, from what I remember. Man, that was a long time ago. The time here it's strange, you know. It's bizarre. It makes you sick. It's disgusting. I I need to go. Hey, it's Peter again. I will share my experience in this world. The first place I came into contact with when I got here was the village. My friend and I, we were still under the illusion that everything was normal. We thought we are in the regular world, but we met some old folks on the road and they pointed to a little town. What a cursed little town. They apparently say that little town was one of the oldest in that region, you know? But when got there, I couldn't believe it. I don't get it. I was a man of science. I tried to understand some kind of genetic deformity or some skin disease, but the townspeople looked, they had the appearance of, it just stayed. I kept mulling my head for hours. How that's possible? The grotesque faces of those people lingering into my mind like a morbid scene. I really didn't get it. I tried to not show my shock because they say the townspeople didn't like foreigners at all. So I held myself back as much as could. The town was disgusting. The smell of rot was nauseating. The town was all torn apart. There are some grotesque looking people wandering the streets, you know? And in the middle of this town, there was a building. A building that was beautiful, different from all the others, with modern architecture, and it had the name Esoteric Order written on it. It was the only clean building in the town. Me being scared that I am, I'm not shaken by some pagan religion or anything of that sort, but that building was different. But outside that building, we found a drunken old man named Bill. He said he's born in the town and he was forced to be part of the cults, that he despised those people. But he told us about the sacrifices and how the town prospered because of them, the amount of fish they caught and the cheers they found. I honestly didn't believe him much, but maybe that's true because as soon as I started talking to him, all the grotesque people of the town would stare at us in the circle, you know? as if we didn't belong there. That was the first time I truly felt fear in the place. But soon after, we just ignored the townspeople and started wandering around the town. You know, kind of trying, I don't know, to show off, to act brave. I have no idea what's going through our minds. And was it got late? Was darkness set in? My friend and I remembered the old man advice, and we decided to stay in the town's hotel. Perhaps that was the worst damn decision of my life. The hotel was disgusting, just like the rest of the town. Rats, the smell of rotting animals, but in the dead of night, the only thing I remember is a bunch of men entering the room. They took me, my friend. Damn, what a hell. I will never forget the night. All those hooded men, that coat, it was real. Our face was real. I remember waking up on the beach afterward. Those disgusting hooded men with torches in hand, chanting some strange prayer I had never heard in my life. They sacrificing some other people, one by one. They beheaded my friend. They took his head off, threw into the sea to count it. They also cut off my damn hand. It's a pain I will never forget for the rest of my life. And after that, I saw a creature come out of the water. A giant creature. All I remember is that I managed to run away and read in this forest. That's where I am right now. I need to find more people, find more food. I will get out of this place. And in case I die, there's one thing you need to know. Don't trust the other guy.